What's good? What's good? What's good? We live. You already know we on the check-in. It's time to get live. Yo, check out this shirt, man. Fan made joint. You know what I mean? I got the best support in the world, man. They be making wild shit for Onyx. We got a lot of different art. People give us. I got some pieces I want to show y'all. You know what I mean? A couple of pieces. This is fan art. You know what I mean? Got a couple of pieces in the cut. You know what I mean? Y'all know about that fire stuff. I just got this in the mail the other day. Oh shit. Just got this in the mail the other day. This shit is hard right here. Yeah, we on the tap in, man. We on the check-in. Damn, man. Fuck. It's another joint right here. We got the illest fans in the world, man. Niggas be drawing a nigga. Like, I never thought that, you know, when I first started rapping and I first started this shit, the little kid from Baisley Park, I never thought that I would have people actually draw my face on clothing, Onyx tattoos. You know, I see Onyx tattoos everywhere. It's crazy how many people would just get an Onyx tattoo. You know, that must really mean Onyx for life. You know what I'm saying? Sticky don't even got an Onyx tattoo. Well, Sticky ain't got no tattoos. But I got an Onyx tattoo on the belly on my Tupac shit. You know what I mean? But Onyx for life, man. I got the best support. We got the illest people on the check-in. Yo, what's poppin', man? All my dudes, yo, Great Dane, what up? Yo, Chestnut, I see you live like a wire. We up in here. Yo, Winchester, Super X, what's poppin'? You know, we outside, man. You know what I'm saying? Just want to chop it up with y'all before the day start. I did another live early. I did that shit. I'm getting the hang of this shit. Like I said, this is the sixth element of hip-hop. You know, rappers ain't rapping no more. Niggas is just talking shit. But over here, we gonna keep it positive. We gonna talk shit, but we gonna keep it positive. We just gonna keep the spirit of hip hop over here. This my podcast and my content is all positive. You know what I mean? We don't really want to get negative with the bullshit because we ain't from that era, man. I'm from the era where niggas show respect. Even if you ain't like a nigga, you can show respect. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC told you that. Other rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. You don't gotta like a motherfucker to respect him, man. And that's what's wrong with a lot of motherfuckers today. Niggas don't like something and they quick to say, yo, that shit is whack. Ah. Yo, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, like I said, don't say it at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it make you feel good to say, yo, your shit is whack? Or fuck or be disrespectful online? I mean, niggas gotta, you know, keep it cool, man. Let's get back to the basics, back to the positive shit. You know, that's what we do. Onyx, we represent the streets, man. Like, we represent the culture to the fullest to this day. We never sold out, never sold our souls. You know what I'm saying? We have our history of, you know, things happening to the legacy. You know, Big DS was the first. Well, Big DS wasn't even the first. B Wiz was the first Onyx family member to, you know, to die. You know, that was my first time seeing somebody. I'm in love with Chapstick. I need to do a deal with Chapstick, straight up. I need to do a deal with them niggas, word up. But B Wiz was the first Onyx, you know, family member to pass away. And then you know, we had our struggles and we came in the game, and then, you know, Big DS passed away. And we always represent Big DS. I put a hole in your chest, grab you by your neck, hit you with the tech. What's up? What's up? What's popping? What's popping? Bobby, what up? What's popping? Bobby BK, I see you on the check-in. Yo, Raga Ruffa, blood clot from London. What y'all say? Yeah, and then, you know, Jam Master J, they took the guard away. But we still, it's honest for like, we ain't never stopping over here, man. We got the best support in the world. Like I said, we got niggas with Onyx tattoos and shit. Everywhere we go, niggas is slam dancing, fucking just releasing that good energy. You know what I'm saying? That energy that we want to bring every day, man. So we just here on the live on the check-in, man. What y'all smoking on? I like the indica. The indica blood clot. That sativa, we used to smoke this shit called haze back in the days. And I see Jadakiss and Styles P, I think they're gonna have a verses about which strain is the best. Me, I like the indica. I like to feel sedated. I like to feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to go to sleep. Gotta get the hot game right. Shout to TMK, the money kids. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? Word. But we got the Super Bowl this week, and everybody getting hyped on the Super Bowl. I'ma actually be in New York. We taking a flight tonight. We going to Rhode Island. We flying to Boston, jumping on a flight, 10 o'clock tonight. God willing. We land in Boston in the morning. My man Mark, he gonna pick us up, go straight to the hood. We going to Roxbury, go straight to the slipper. I think it's called the Silver Slipper. Go to the Silver Slipper and get some of them grits. That soul food. You know, we from the South, nigga, Alabama type shit. So we like that soul food, man. You know, we like that soul food, man. That grits and eggs, bro. You know what I mean? No pork on my fork, though. You already know. Yo, good energy. What up? Red Hill, Brooklyn, salute. No pork on my fork, man. Rakim told us. No pork on the fork, bro. We don't do that over here. See, the spirit of hip hop, they give you the jewels. I'm gonna tell you, when you get off of this live right here, right? There's one record that I was listening to the other day, and it was the whole record was about empowerment, about being positive, about, you know what I'm saying, get ahead and accomplish things. Slick Rick. Hey Young World record. Really, no, because it's just so, the record is so hot, we jam into it. We're not really listening to what this nigga really saying. Slick Rick. Hey Young World, he's telling you. Don't disrespect your mommy. Like, don't be a dumb dummy and disrespect your mommy. Get ahead. And like he's telling you, listen to this record. All the youth, if you're under 15, 16, 17, whatever, listen to Slick Rick, Hey Young World. That record right there is my record of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a record of the day that you should listen to. This is my record of the day. You know, we came up on that era when the rappers actually cared. MC Shan, the nigga said, reach for your goals because I'm reaching for mine. Think about that. He's telling you, reach for your goals because I'm reaching for mine. Like niggas was dropping jewels after jewels after jewels. And that's the era we came up. Now these niggas is, all they listen to, you know, is, yo, I got a Kia Coke. I whip it up. I like that, but it ain't, you know what I mean? We got to find the positivity. We got to balance this shit out. You know, niggas is talking about, you know, cocaine and you know, cocaine is part of growing up, and selling keys is part of where we live at, but that's not it. That's not everything. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more to teach the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the youth listening to the older guys like Slick Rick. So, you know what I mean? I got my guidance from them niggas. Big Daddy Kane said, ain't no half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. Just apply that to your everyday life. Think about it. When you do something, don't half step. Don't half step nothing. Do that shit to the fullest, bro. You know, like these are the jewels we get from the masters of the universe, man. All the rappers and the graffiti artists, they're all masters of the universe. You know what I mean? Like hip hop controls the world. You feel what I mean? It's like when I jump off a plane, I'll be in Paris. Anywhere I go, Germany, overseas, Colombia, South America, anywhere I go, as soon as I get off the plane on the ride from the hotel, from the airport, you know what I'm looking for? Graffiti. I'm just looking at all the graffiti on the highway, looking at the graffiti on the buildings. You see it all. You know what I'm saying? As you get off the plane, you're like, yeah, we home. And this is what I'm talking about. Hip hop, we rule the world, man. We all gotta come together and do this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna be in New York this weekend, fucking with the Super Bowl. I got the Seahawks, man. I don't know why I got the Seahawks, but I got the Seahawks, man. You know what I mean? That's my pick. I think they're gonna score about 34 points, maybe even 42. Niggas is playing in California, in the Bay. Niggas' cars is gonna get broken into. Niggas gonna be bipping all day out there. So, like I said on my podcast with Roy Jones and them niggas and Tim Hardaway, Mad Buckets, the podcast I do with them niggas gonna be bipping. If you don't know what bipping is, I went to the Bay. I left my car out there for 3 minutes, nigga. I came back, the window was broke. Niggas took every fucking thing. I ain't really had nothing in there, but they took what was in there. Lucky I went to the hotel and they ain't really had, it was a rental car, so they ain't really take shit. Niggas took some dumb phone charge. Niggas they'd take whatever. But they broke my window. He took a coat. The coat was a nice coat too, man. Motherfuckers. But yeah, they're gonna be bipping out there in the Bay, man. So if you are at the Super Bowl, you got a car, just keep your windows rolled down. Don't even roll your windows up. Niggas know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the Seahawks is gonna win. They all playing in good weather. California got the best weather in the world. That's why I'm out here. The fuck is you crazy? But I'm about to move, man. I gotta move around, man. I can't stay in Cali. Like that 3-hour time difference is fucking me up. It be New Year's and niggas be like, Happy New Year's. It be like 9 o'clock over here. Niggas still be waiting and shit. Nah, I can't do it. Thinking about moving to Colombia. Yo, what up? What up on the live chat? Yo, good looking. Yo, the Great Dame. Salute. You already know I'm going to put that to the weed budget. But yo, man, I might move to Colombia. Think about Bogota. Maybe move to Bogota, Medellin, you know, or I was even thinking about moving to Thailand. I just saw a video this morning, just before I woke up. And this dude said he went to Miami because the weather was hot. He said he stayed there one day and the weather was cold. So the nigga took a plane to South Africa. He checked out all the weather around the world and said South Africa had the best weather. The nigga moved to South Africa, Cape Town, and bought a fucking Airbnb for a month out there. That's what life is about, man. Life ain't about staying in one place. Life is about traveling, seeing the world. You know what I mean? It's so crazy because when I was in high school, John Adams, there was one class that I always cut. It was history class. I hated that shit. I hated history. Man. Niggas was talking about Paris, and niggas was talking about Amsterdam, and I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody ever going to no fucking Amsterdam and Paris. I'm going outside. I'm hanging out with chicks from the Lost Boys and them niggas. I'm hanging outside with them niggas. We smoking blunts at the Chinese restaurant all day. I ain't going to fucking class. I come back into the class. My history teacher hated me. His name was Mr. Glicksman. And I never forget this nigga. The nigga looked like Gargamel from the Smurfs. The nigga looked just like that nigga. And I used to be coming back in class high as a motherfucker, late as a motherfucker. And I'd be like, yo, Glicky, baby. He used to be like, Mr. Scruggs, stop it. Like, nigga hated me. But now I got older and I travel and I see all these different places. I'm like, yo, this shit is ill. Like, I love to travel. I love fucking history, bro. So with that being said, go to fucking history class. You're going to regret it later. And I had French class in high school. I hated that shit. French teacher, I just hated the French class. All I remember was Je m'appelle Fredro. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle c'est aujourd'hui. Comment allez-vous? That's the only thing I know. And bon cool. Bon cool bucks. That means give me a lot of money. And then I go to fucking Paris on tour with Onyx and I don't know no French. Looking real stupid, man. You know what I mean? And you know niggas in French in Paris, if you don't know French, some niggas looking at you like you stupid. Like you should know the language. Like, you know, shout to my people in Paris, shout to my France niggas. We about to come out there soon. But you know, them niggas don't give a fuck. You better know the language, B. Word up. Yeah, man. We out here just smoking some good trees, man. Got some beats right here. Shout to Smoking Beats. I saw my man Lord Nash yesterday from Smoking Beats, good friend of mine, producer on the Tunnel. You know, he got this thing called Smoking Beats. It's a collective of beat makers in New York, underground beat makers who specialize in boom bap. But you know, it's whatever. Any genre is welcome with Smoking Beats. You know what I'm saying? This my man Perry Papadakos on the line right here. It's my booking agent. Yo, I'm on my live right now, man. Say what's up to the people, man.
What up, people?
Yeah. All right, say less. One. Yeah, we tap in every morning. That's Perry Papadakos. Make sure you go on onyxhq.com. We got mad shows. We booking. Yeah, make sure you tap in onyxhq.com. Go on tour. You see all the shows popping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we gonna roll into this weekend. We got this week we got Rhode Island, February 6th. We're gonna be at the Strand, and then we're gonna be with my peoples, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Brothers from another mother, Smith and Wesson, Cocoa Brothers. They're gonna be with us at the Strand, February 6th, Rhode Island. So if you pull up, you're in Rhode Island, pull up. Then we're gonna be in Brooklyn, February 7th. God willing, the God is chilling. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in BK Brooklyn with Smith and Wesson again, back-to-back shows like that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna tap in. And we're gonna be at the High Time. We got a little walkthrough at the High Times. You know what I'm saying? They just want us to perform one song. We're gonna go through, smoke some weed, get some good people. That's all on February 7th at the Strand with Cocoa Brothers. So we're gonna be in New York for the whole week. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, February 12th. My sister, she has a clothing company. My sister's she's a fashion director, Nicole Benefield, and she has Gap, the clothing company called The Gap. I don't know if you heard of The Gap, but she got a collaboration with The Gap and Nicole Benefield. So I got to be at her event, start a fashion week. And then, yeah, man, we just got a lot of things moving in New York this week. It's going to be crazy. Other than that, man, we just chilling. I'm here with y'all on the live Super Bowl weekend. Man, a lot of things going on in the press right now. Like I said, on my podcast, I got a lot of stories, man. I got to give y'all a story, man. You know what I'm saying? There was, you know, I mentioned, you know, the Chinese restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I love Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Chicken and broccoli, shrimp fry. No more shrimp fried rice. I used to do the shrimp fried rice. I don't do no more shrimp, lobster. I don't do none of that shit anymore. Now it's just vegetable fried rice, chicken fried rice. If you from New York, you know what's the most top 2 New York street foods. You know pizza is number 1. Pizza and Chinese food. Straight up. And in California, they ain't got a lot of Chinese food. We fuck with chicken wings and fried rice, man. We grew up on that. That shit raised me. Chicken wings and fried rice. So one day, Onyx is platinum. We already doing our thing. This is probably like 1995 and shit, right? We always go back to the hood. We go see the gangrene niggas. Them niggas be on 131st. So we always stayed in the hood, even though, you know, niggas was platinum artists, movie stars. We always stayed in the neighborhood. We never was them niggas that just moved away and forgot about where they was from. So one day we go back to 131st, you know what I'm saying, the Onyx crew. We jump out, the whole crew, me, eat them up, Sticky, everybody, to go to the Chinese food restaurant. We go to the Chinese food restaurant. Boom. This is before weed was legal in New York. Like smoking weed in New York was a big problem. You smoke weed in New York, you getting arrested. It was like we was fucking smoking crack or something. It was like they probably won't even arrest you if you smoke crack. Weed was a problem. So we go back to the hood, check out Gang Green, them niggas, X1 and all them niggas, Chop, X2, Devin and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying, Hussein. So we in the hood with them just chopping it up, smoking the blunt on 131st and Rockaway Boulevard. Why the fucking detectives roll up on us? 2 cop cars roll up on us. Nigga grabbed me by my collar. I'm smoking a blunt. I try to put this shit out. It was too late. The nigga grabbed me up. The nigga called me by my last name. How the fuck this nigga know my last name? I swear to God, the detective was like, Mr. Scruggs. I'm like, what? He was like, turn around, nigga put the cuffs on me. This nigga Sticky throws Chinese food at the nigga. So the whole world think we throw Chinese food at the nigga. This shit made the front page of the, we got to go to Daily News and get that news clip. And it says Onyx had a food fight or some shit. So it looked like we threw Chinese food on the police. When we didn't really throw it at them, we just threw it at them. You know what I'm saying? But it got everywhere. It was Chinese food all over the place. Niggas got locked up, bailed out, resisting arrest. And that was just one of them fucking stories that just people probably forgot. I forgot about that shit, but I mentioned that Chinese food shit, and I remember, the Chinese food was the hangout. Niggas was selling cracks in there, rolling dice in there, food. It was warm in there, you know what I mean? That was the place where niggas it was just the hangout. And the Chinese nigga was a crackhead. The nigga was cooking, he was buying crack. I can't write this shit, bro. Rockaway Boulevard was crazy. Rockaway Boulevard was the hood. Now, Nas, the great rapper Nas, top 5 dead or alive, opened up a casino on Rockaway Boulevard. Yo, the real great Dame, man. What's up, man? Peace. You already know. So Rockaway Boulevard. We talking about Rockaway Boulevard, right? That's where we got arrested. Police locked us up. That's why I did all my hanging out, the game room on Rockaway Boulevard. I saw this nigga named Fritz from my neighborhood back in the days. This nigga was a drug dealer. And there was this game room called the Softball Club, Rockaway Boulevard, like 135. The police was chasing this nigga. This nigga was jumping on the roof. The whole Rockaway Boulevard looking at this nigga jumping roof to roof while helicopters is chasing this nigga. This shit looked like a movie. Rockaway Boulevard was the famous Lefty and Jazz. You might have heard Nas or 50 Cent mention Lefty and Jazz. They was from Rockaway Boulevard. And they were good friends of mine. You know what I mean? They were the OG niggas in the hood. And these niggas was like, they was like God in the hood. You ain't want to fuck with Lefty or Jazz. I don't know where they are right now. I don't know. If you know what Lefty and Jazz is, let me know. I haven't spoken to any of them brothers. I hope they are living, mate. I hope they doing good, but I haven't spoken to Lefty and Jazz. And I think they had a brother named Taheen. All them niggas ran Rockaway Boulevard. But anyway, now Nas has a fucking casino on Rockaway Boulevard. Wow. Rockaway Boulevard came a long way. John Adams High School was on Rockaway Boulevard, but it was in Howard Beach. So we used to take the bus from 135 in Rockaway Boulevard because that was the black neighborhood, and we would get bused to John Adams, which was the white neighborhood. It was Howard Beach. Howard Beach is the home of John Gotti. You ever heard of John Gotti? Yeah. All those type of Italian kids went to John Adams, like the sons of the Gottis and the sons of the mafia niggas. All them niggas went to Adams. Them niggas was riding around with IROC Z's, fucking playing Public Enemy and Run DMC. Them niggas was cool though, because they was Italian niggas, but they was playing Run DMC. Like them niggas knew what it was already. Like them niggas was cool niggas. Like they wasn't playing fucking Anthrax. Them niggas was playing Public Enemy, Run DMC. and them niggas was selling weed. Them niggas was like niggas. They was like us. They was like black people. Rockaway Boulevard, the famous Rockaway Boulevard, man. You know what I mean? Now we got a casino on Rockaway Boulevard. It would be ill if I had a job doing something at that casino. Shout to Jeff Harris, his artist Isis Amon is performing there too. So, you know, I don't know what's the date, but tap in with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jeff Harris was my manager from way, way back. Way, way back. Jeff Harris believed in us more than we believed in us. And well, I say that because he used to say, yo, y'all niggas gonna have your own sneaker. We used to be like, shut the fuck up, man. We ain't gonna never have our own speaker. So Jeff Harris said that shit. Oh, wow. Yo, he said that shit. Y'all gonna have your own sneaker one day. I didn't believe that shit. He said y'all gonna go platinum. Platinum. I didn't believe that shit. But we did. You know, rest in peace to Jam Master Jay. Always gotta give it up for Jay. We did. You know what I'm saying? We did things that we didn't think we can do, and you could too. You can do any fucking, you don't know what you can do. You don't know who you are affecting. You know, all artists out there, all rappers, beat makers, anything. You don't know what that beat is doing for somebody. Shout to Smoking Beats. You don't know what that rhyme is. You don't know what that comment that you just commented on somebody's picture is doing to them. Or your energy is always being received. Always. If you put something out there, it's gonna get received. No matter if it's a like. If you see a video, put a like on it. It don't cost you nothing to like something. Keep it moving. That's what we got to start doing, building each other up, stop tearing each other down. Because I see all the other podcasts, and a lot of the podcasts be just tearing each other down. Those are the podcasts I don't like. I like the podcasts like $1 million worth of game. Wallow, Gilly. Them niggas is giving you $1 million worth of game, more than $1 million. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, shout to Wallow, man. You know, Wallow called me the other day on some real shit. He didn't have to call me, yo, Dro, what up? Like, what up? I met Wallow in Atlanta. He called me, we exchanged numbers. He called me, see, I got a bag for you. I'm saying, word? All right, cool. Call Tony Draper. They want you to do the Big Three with Ice Cube. Oh, word, Ice Cube? Yeah, that's my brother. You already know. Boom, boom, call Ice Cube. So Wallow, yo, salute to them dudes, man. Podcasts like Drink Champs, who give it up for older artists and the OGs in the game. These are the podcasts that I respect. These other podcasts, they be like, yo, fuck you and fuck this nigga and gossiping. Come on, man. We got bigger and better things to do than that, bro. Like, you got the followers now. Pardon, so you got the followers with your antics, with the negativity. Now turn it around if y'all could. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta protect the culture, man. We seen too many people that was put in charge of the culture fuck it up. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say no names, but niggas they just taking the culture and putting it in the wrong direction. So you gotta salute niggas like Kendrick Lamar. You know, I don't really, play his music every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest fan, but I like what he's doing for the culture because he's keeping an integrity of hip hop in the mainstream. He's mainstream, but he's not, you know what I'm saying, talking about syrup. You know what I'm saying? I shoot you up and all that. He has conceptual albums. Reminds me of Sticky Fingers a lot. You listen to Kendrick Lamar and you listen to Black Trash album. You listening to the Day in the Life movie Sticky produced. Like, if you listen to Kendrick, there was one particular song in Kendrick Lamar album, it's exactly the same. I mean, R. Kelly did it. You know what I'm saying? Trapped in the Closet. Those are those genius type guys. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is just on another level with their shit. So yeah, I like what Kendrick Lamar is doing for the culture because he ain't twisting it around. He ain't wilding out, being abusive and doing fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? He's being responsible. Nas is being responsible. I love what he's doing with Mass Appeal. You know what I'm saying? Putting De La Soul record out. You know what I'm saying? He gave me, that Mass Appeal, them niggas was giving me a lot of fucking good music, man. And music is therapy. You know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep album came out, Ghostface album, Raekwon album, De La album, Big L album, Nas Primo album. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, salute, my brother. You already know the great Dame how we do. So we just gonna keep the culture pushing forward. And you already know my stance on this shit. I'm from that era, nigga. Like, for me, I feel like I've been doing it for a long time and I'm just getting started. If you could just think about what I'm saying. You know, before niggas was on TV, I did it. Before niggas was doing movies, I did it. You know what I mean? Before, you know, like when I was on TV, it was hard to get on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't so accessible. I just caught the wave at a young age because people don't know. Like I didn't get in movies because I was a rap star already. I was doing strap the same time I was doing Back the Fuck Up album. It was the same shit. God, the overseer, just put me in a position and said, "You are the one. You got to take what he give you." You know what I'm saying? So when I did Strap, that was my first movie. I didn't ever think to be an actor. The only thing I've ever done is being an actor where I played the lion, you know what I'm saying, in the school play. I was 6 years old, I played the lion. You know what I mean? And I remember I played the lion and there was a movie called The Wiz, The Wizard of Oz, right? It was the white version. The Wiz with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross and all of them niggas. That was the fly shit. We grew up on The Wiz. We watched that shit a million times as a kid. Like it never got old. The Scarecrow, but Michael Jackson was the lion. The lion was the best role to me. So when they had the school play, 6th grade, and this is in Brooklyn, I wanted to play the lion. I had to. So I got the part. I don't know how I got that part, but they let little Freddie do the lion and shit, right? So my mom's, she go get some yellow dye and she go get some mop. So now she's making a lion mane to put on top of my head. I wore a mop like a wig, but she dyed it in the sink, so it was yellow. Then she got like a big yellow hoodie, like an oversized hoodie. And I don't know how the fuck she made a tail, but I had a tail on that motherfucker. So look at my moms, man. So we got the school play. Little kids coming out, they doing their thing. I'm practicing my lines and shit at home. You know, this is a real thing for me. I'm actually doing a play at school. So everybody doing their thing, all the little kids, Dorothy come out and Scarecrow, Tin Man, all of them come out. And it's time for the lion to come out. So the whole auditorium was looking at this little nigga. I come out on stage and I just go, rah! Screaming like a lion. Yo, the whole auditorium, I remember that them niggas just was like, oh shit. Like the reaction was priceless, bro. That was my first time being in, I guess, performing for somebody. And I didn't know at the time until like right about now, that was the start of it all. Cause I just remembered that shit. I just remember that shit like the other day, man. And it's just crazy. I was at this acting school in Hollywood Boulevard. These two women own it, and it's great vibe. And we was talking. They're big fans of Say the Last Dance, and I just remembered that story about the lion. And I didn't even remember that. And that was my first time performing. So, you know, strapped, lighted up. Sunset Park, all that shit started from there, man. Till we get to this point, you know, now I directed my own film called The Tunnel about 2 kids trying to get to the tunnel, 2 kids from the suburbs, right? They trying to get to a club in the city, the big Manhattan, and it's like the most notorious club, is the most fun, the most everything. So they trying to get to the club. And they trying to get to the club. One of the kids wins the lotto ticket, like a scratch off in a bodega. So he wins like a couple of $1,000. and then somebody hears about it in the projects, and they walk through the projects. So the niggas in the projects knows they got that bread on them, and they start chasing these niggas, and they just trying to get to the tunnel. So it's like this whole chase scenes, and dude falls in love with one of the girls in the projects he met earlier. You know what I mean? It's just a great positive movie for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The music is ill, and yeah, the tunnel is that's a product of the Lion from that play. That's a product of that. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to give it up. You never know what the start of something is gonna be. Just keep going. Don't stop. Like Big Daddy Kane said, ain't no half stepping, you heard? So with that, man, we just gonna keep it moving, man. I don't know what y'all smoking on, but I gotta get my day going, man. Take the kids to school. You know what I'm saying? I got an hour of power to relax. Oh, before we go, you know I love my sports, man. So there's a lot of shit. The NBA trade is going down. You know what I'm saying? The NBA trade. I just want to know what's gonna happen with my man Ja Morant. That's all I want to know. I don't care about none of that other shit. What's happening with Ja Morant? Holla at your boy. It's time to get live. We up out of here. I see y'all brothers next time. You heard? Brat. Yo, how you even in this shit, man?